Hi everyone, Claudia here with We're Just Two Sisters, and I'm going to take you through a quick flip through of one of my newest brown bag journals. It's called Journal de Paris, and I just think it's absolutely elegant. So again, these journals are made out of a brown paper bag, and I just am so inspired by these. They are really fun to make and they just come out so beautifully. They have a sewn in signature for the journal itself. And let's take a look inside this one. It's relatively small, it measures 4 inches by 6 inches, pretty standard for these brown bag journals. And it has a beautiful lilac satin ribbon that comes all the way off. So if you wanted to, you could always replace it with a different closure or a different ribbon of your choice. But I just loved this beautiful lady on the front. Again, there's a sewn in signature. And then on the back, it actually has a little belly band that is secured with some little rivets and or brads. And in the belly band, there is this lovely additional journal. And this one is bound with a little baker's string here, and it just opens right up, and there is yet another little tablet in here that is made out of my own eco dyed and coffee dyed papers. This little piece just ties up like this, or you can also just tuck it in if you chose to, and then it goes right down into this little belly band. I like to be able to see her eyes. So let's turn this over and we'll go on inside. So these are all pretty much the same concept. So the very first page has a little pocket here. It's kind of a hidden pocket, as you can see. And I've tucked a little something in here. It's a little small tag, but this is kind of a hidden pocket. So you can put anything in there that you wanted. I suppose you could even put money in there if you so chose to do so. But so I love the nostalgic of this little French country journal. It has some really great kind of boudoir photos of little risque for some, but I just think that they're absolutely beautiful. So this is the beginning of the journal here, and as you can see, the journal itself has a signature. It's one signature, and it's sewn into the spine of the journal. This journal cover has a little pocket here that contains this pretty little tag that's embellished with quite a bit of green ribbon that I thought went really well with the ferns and the green paper that I chose to use to cover that part. The ferns then are continued on the inside cover of the journal. The journal has approximately 84 pages, and I have left them blank intentionally so that you can embellish them. You could write a book, you could write down poetry, your stories, your memories, your notes to your younger self or notes to your future children. And this is the center of the signature. I thought that paper was just absolutely beautiful. And again, most of the paper in here is all writing space or decorating space if you'd like to, create some additional embellishments on any of these pages. And then the back cover of the journal is a beautiful piece of paper called Flower of Life. This inside flap, again, this is kind of how the bag works, has this also another really pretty vintage kind of risque picture there of a young lady in her nightie. And then when you open this up, as always, the way that these open is there's a back and then there's a side, and then this is the actual opening to the lunch bag. I like to fill these with my envelopes that I make out of vintage paper. This one is a vintage envelope that is finished front and back. And I love that with how the flaps look, especially when you can see them on the inside of your pocket. This one actually, if you open it up, it contains a lovely little photo album, again, of a lady swinging, and kind of has a little bit of her undies showing there. And then when you turn it over, it has a flap here. It has a little pocket that has this piece of ephemera, and then underneath that is a variety of different papers that you can write on. It's a little tablet. The tablet has a lot of my coffee dyed, coffee stained papers. This can just, again, go right back inside this envelope. The envelope then slips right into this pocket. And I love to have the flap overlapping. You don't have to. You can put the flap inside as well. But I make these flaps so that when you do overlap them, they just add yet another really pretty element here. This also has a little bath advertisement there, and this really pretty embossed pocket with letters on it, where I've inserted this little card with, again, a beautiful little photograph. This actually is a pocket here too. I did not put anything in that pocket, but as you can see, it's a fairly large pocket, and you could put a postcard or pretty much anything that you wanted to down in there. So, and this is a really pretty photograph here, or a drawing of a beautiful lady with the balloon, and there's a side pocket here where you can add some different elements. And then, of course, when you fold it, this is the back that we already looked at. And that's pretty much it for this journal. It's one of my very favorites. I love the colors. I love the gray and the green and the pinks. Again, kind of a shabby chic French country look to it, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you get some inspiration to make your own, that would be awesome. If you'd like to purchase this one, it is available on our Etsy shop at www.we'rejusttwosisters.etsy.com, and that's just two sisters with the number 2. We're just two sisters. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a really wonderful day.